Lawn tennis is a sport of skill, speed, and strategy. Two players or two teams of two stand on opposite sides of a net. They use strung rackets to hit a ball within the court boundaries. The goal is to make the ball land in the court and make it difficult for the opponent to return. This simple objective creates endless excitement, testing both physical prowess and mental sharpness. Winning points brings you closer to winning games, sets, and ultimately the match. The tennis court is a rectangle divided by a net. The surface can be grass, clay, or hard court, each affecting ball bounce and player movement. Lines mark the court, defining the playing area. A ball landing on a line is considered in. For singles, the court is narrower, using the inner sidelines. For doubles, the court is wider, using the outer sidelines called doubles alleys. The court also has service boxes near the net. Servers must aim for these boxes. Understanding these lines is key to playing the game correctly. A tennis match is built from points, the smallest building blocks. The score starts at 0, called love. The first point is 15, the second is 30, the third is 40. Winning a fourth point, if the opponent has less than 40, wins the game. You must win by at least 2 points. At 40-40, called deuce, a player must win 2 consecutive points to win the game. The first point after deuce is called advantage. Winning the next point wins the game. Losing it returns the score to deuce. A set is won by the first player to win 6 games with a margin of 2 games. At 6-6, a tie-break is played, which we'll discuss later. Matches are best of 3 or 5 sets. Best of 3 is common in women's singles and regular events. Best of 5 is used in men's singles at Grand Slam tournaments. These longer matches test endurance and mental strength. The serve starts every point in tennis. One player serves for an entire game, standing behind the baseline. The server tosses the ball and hits it into the opponent's diagonal service box. The serve alternates between the deuce, right, and add left courts. Each server gets 2 chances, the first and second serve. A fault occurs if the serve doesn't land in the correct box. Common faults include hitting the net or outside the service box. A foot fault happens if the server's foot touches the baseline before hitting the ball. A double fault, when both serves are faults, results in losing the point. A serve hitting the net cord but landing in the correct box is a let, and the serve is replayed. Once a legal serve is in play, the rally begins. The receiver must return the ball before it bounces twice. The ball must travel over the net and land within the opponent's court. Players hit the ball back and forth, called a rally. A point is won if the opponent fails to make a legal return. When a set reaches 6 games all, a tie-break decides the winner. The tie-break is scored with regular numbers. The first player to score 7 points wins, with a margin of 2 points. The player whose turn it was to serve starts the tie-break. They serve the first point from the deuce side. The serve then alternates every 2 points. Players change ends after every 6 points. Understanding court boundaries is crucial. Lines are part of the court. A ball touching any part of a line is in. Singles use the inner sidelines, doubles use the outer sidelines. Doubles tennis has specific rules. 2 players form a team deciding who serves and receives first. Partners alternate serving games. During a rally, either player can hit the ball. Teamwork and communication are vital in doubles. Tennis has rules to ensure fair play with penalties for violations. Common violations include foot faults and time violations. Unsportsmanlike conduct like racket abuse or arguing with officials is also penalized. The International Tennis Federation, ITF, outlines a code of conduct. Penalties escalate from warnings to point penalties, game penalties, and even match defaults. Umpires and line judges ensure fair play. The chair umpire enforces rules, calls the score, and rules on disputed calls. Line judges call balls in or out and foot faults. The chair umpire can overrule line judges. Electronic review systems like Hawkeye are used in professional tournaments. Hawkeye tracks the ball's trajectory with cameras. Players have a limited number of challenges per set. Hawkeye replays are shown on a big screen. This technology adds accuracy and excitement, ensuring crucial calls are correct.